Hey everyone, I'm Critbuff, and today I'm reviewing the Titan Armor exotic Stronghold. This exotic is a random reward for killing enemies and completing activities from any playlist. The Stronghold's exotic perk is Clenched Fist. Guarding with swords increases move speed and doesn't drain ammo. Shots blocked immediately after guarding will heal you. Let's start off by going over the first half of this perk. Guarding with swords increases your movement speed and doesn't drain ammo. You'll see on screen now the difference between moving while blocking without Stronghold equipped on the left and with the exotic equipped on the right. The Clenched Fist perk allowed me to travel a distance of 15 meters half a second faster than I could without the exotic equipped. This effect stacks with the movement buff from the Assassin's Blade perk found on swords like the curated Striker Surehand Legendary Sword. For blocking, your sword normally drains ammunition as you continue to hold down the block button, but the Clenched Fist perk removes this effect from the blocking mechanic. There was a bug when the exotic first launched that prevented this perk from working with the Black Talon exotic sword, but that was fixed with the latest sandbox update. Let's move on to the second half of this perk. Shots blocked immediately after guarding will heal you. The Perfect Guard buff will heal you if you time blocking projectiles and stomps at just the last instant before they would hit you. While the text for Perfect Guard lasts approximately 2 seconds, the mechanic will actually only heal you for that first source of damage you take after proccing the effect. You won't receive any additional healing by continuing to block damage while Perfect Guard is active. There also doesn't seem to be any internal cooldown on activating Perfect Guard. This perk will also heal you if you take environmental damage, such as damage from falling, and the Touch of the Deep debuff in the Blind Well. Now comes the big question. Should you use this exotic? I'll answer that question with another one. Do you like using swords? This exotic is only going to ever be as good as our swords in the game. There are several issues preventing players from using these weapons in Destiny 2. Chief among them are hit registration and ammo economy. While Stronghold does partially address ammo shortages in PvE and PvP, landing hits with swords remains an issue. This exotic is for players who love to use swords. There are several better exotics for each subclass in both PvE and PvP. This is much more of a put it on and have some fun exotic. My personal favorite Gambit hero and troll, Nem, suggested I invade with this and the Black Talon. That way, I could block damage as I close in on my helpless victims. Truth be told though, I'm much better with a pulse rifle. The other issue with using swords as an invader is that heavy ammo bricks that spawn near the bank and gambit only give you 6 charges of ammo. If I could make one change to this exotic, it would be to make the Clenched Fist and Perfect Guard mechanics just slightly more forgiving. Adding just half a second to the window of time after blocking to trigger the healing from Perfect Guard would be a great first step. Bungie could also change the healing from Perfect Guard to last for the duration of the buff. The healing could initially be very powerful, but become significantly weaker during those 2 seconds until it stopped altogether. That's all for today's video. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on Stronghold and if you're planning on using this exotic or not. What changes would you make to Stronghold to make it more effective and practical? Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.